trees along the river path are changing into gold. The kind of afternoon that makes the ordinary bold. I'm walking where we used to walk in some forgotten year. And something in the wind today is whispering you near. A leaf comes loose and spins a while before it finds the ground. I watch it like it's carrying a message not yet found. And then I feel it easy light, the way a memory stirs your name inside the breeze again, the way it always were. Not a sadness, more a sweetness, like a song returning home. Not an ache, more of a fullness, even walking here alone. Your name in the breeze, on an afternoon like this. Your name in the breeze, a soft and passing gift. I don't reach out to hold it, I just let it move through me. Your name in the breeze, as gentle as it used to be, as gentle as you used to be. The cafe at the corner has a new coat on its door, but still the same old windows with their wavy imperfect pores. I take my usual table and I order what I know, and feel the afternoon arrange itself into a glow. The music playing softly is a song without a name, something from a decade back, a time we were the same. Two people in a season neither knew would ever end, and yet it did, and yet here I am, breathing you again. Not a morning, more noticing the way light falls just so. Not a longing, more tenderness for everything we know. Your name in the breeze, on an afternoon like this. Your name in the breeze, a soft and passing gift. I don't reach out to hold it, I just let it move through me. Your name in the breeze, as gentle as it used to be, as gentle as you used to be. The years arrange themselves like photographs, all slightly out of focus at the edges, but the feeling at the center always laughs, the warmest light along the ledges. And I have come to understand that love doesn't require a destination, it only asks that we remain inside its quiet, patient station. So when the wind brings you to me on a golden afternoon in fall, I just receive it gracefully and say, I'm glad I loved you, that is all. I'm glad I loved you, that is all. The walk back home takes longer than it used to take, but I don't mind the lingering. I welcome every break, the smell of wood smoke supper hour, the sound of evening birds, and somewhere in the cooling air, your name beyond all words. Tomorrow I'll be practical and full of things to do, but today the breeze decided it would carry me to you. And I arrived here open, like a window without glass, just grateful for the name I loved that chose today to pass. Your name in the breeze, on a day I needed this. Your name in the breeze, a long and golden kiss. I didn't try to catch it, just let it float on through. Your name in the breeze, the finest thing I ever knew. The finest thing was you. Your name still carried by the wind. Your name, where seasons begin. In the breeze, you're here somehow. Your name still beautiful now. The trees along the river path are changing into gold. We had our table at the place they've since torn down. We had our song on every radio in every town. We had the kind of love that made the strangers smile, the kind that felt like it was going to stay a while. I still remember how the light fell on your face, the way you always found the warmth in every place. We painted all our futures on the walls of every dream, and everything we built together glittered and it gleamed. And I have made my peace with how it ended, but I'll never make my peace with why it did. Some things were beautiful before they were completed. Some loves were always greater than they lived. We were almost forever, almost all the way. We were almost forever, almost every day. The almost is a country that I've learned to call my own. We were almost forever, and we shared still have their edges soft. I take them down and look at them more gently now than then. I used to grieve the ending, I would hold it up aloft. But now I simply wonder at the beauty that we spent. The letters in a shoebox and the photographs that curl, the movie stars, the seashells, and a pressed and faded flower. They tell the story better than the words I could unfurl, of two people at their finest, in their finest hour. And I don't wish to change it anymore, though some nights still I wander at the door. We didn't take the life we didn't choose, was its own kind of grace beneath the loss. We were almost forever, almost all the way. We were almost forever, almost every day. The almost is a country that I've learned to call my own. We were almost forever, and almost isn't gone. Almost never gone. People ask me if I have regrets, and I say only the ones that love forgets. The moments where I could have said it clearer, could have pulled you just a little nearer. But overall, no, I would not undo any of the seasons spent with you, because almost forever is a gift that most people never get to live. Almost forever is a kind of song that plays inside the people it belongs. And I will carry you in all my almost, as long as there is any song at all. I saw someone last autumn with your wave tilting back, when laughing just like you, the same irreplaceable. And for a moment, just a moment, I was brought right back to every perfect night we shared all those years before. And then I smiled, I really did, and walked on with my day, because we were almost forever, and I loved you all the way. And that's a thing that time can't touch, not lost, not even years. We were almost forever, and the almost still appears. We were almost forever, almost all the way. We were almost forever, beautiful every day. The almost is a country I am grateful I have known. We were almost forever, and I never was alone. You never left me alone. Almost forever means forever somewhere. Almost forever means the love is still there. Almost, almost more than most will ever know. We were almost forever, and forever doesn't go. The ice has melted in my glass, pass and afternoon turns gold. The garden chairs are fading now the way that summers go. The last tomatoes on the vine hang heavy, red and bold, and something in the August light says, this is all I know. I used to rush the ending, always chasing what came next, but somewhere in the middle of my life I learned to stay, to hold the final chapter like the last page of a text you read more slowly, savoring, because it slips away. So let me sit a little longer on this porch and feel the summer leaving like a quiet torch. The last sip of summer always tastes the most warm and slow and bittersweet, from shore to coast. Don't rush it to the ending, let it linger on your tongue. The last sip of summer reminds you what it's like to be somewhere young, somewhere young. The children that we raised are off in cities of their own. They call on Sunday evenings with their lives in full display, and I am proud, so proud, but there are moments sitting here alone. I'd give the world to hear them running through the yard today. The summer always meant their laughter, water, fights, and sun. The screen door banging 20 times before the dinner bell. But now the yard is quiet and the growing up is done, and summer tastes like love and all the stories it could tell. So let me hold this evening like a photograph that hasn't faded yet, and make it last. The last sip of summer always tastes the most warm and slow and bittersweet, from shore to coast. Don't rush it to the ending, let it linger on your tongue. The last sip of summer reminds you what it's like to be somewhere young, somewhere young. Seasons teach us what the hurrying forgets, that every arrival carries its regret of having rushed the road to get there faster. But beauty always lives in the in after, the in-between, the almost going, the last light of an evening glowing, the final rose before the first frost comes, the last sip before the summer's done. And I have learned to love the letting go, the way the season takes a final bow, not with grief but with a grateful soul that says I was here, I'm here right now. Tomorrow I'll put on a sweater for the morning air, and find the mugs we only use when autumn finds its way. But tonight the jasmine's still out there, and warmth is still out there, and I am going to taste the last of summer's last of days. The fireflies are fewer now, the evening's shorter too. The moon comes up a little sooner, hangs a little low, and everything around me hums a soft and golden blue. The last sip of summer let it go. The last sip of summer always tastes the most warm and slow and bittersweet from everyone I've loved the most. Don't rush it to the ending, let it linger, hold it near. The last sip of summer is the finest thing I've tasted all these years. All these years. Let it linger, warm and golden slow. Let it linger before it has to go. Summer, summer, one last sip for me. Summer, summer, how sweet it is to be. I see you in the strangest places, doorways, window glass. The way the afternoon will bend a certain shade of light. A stranger laughs across the room and you come flooding back. The shadow of your smile against the fading of the night. They say that time is kind to grief, and mostly that is true. The edges soften slowly, and the sharp parts learn to still. But shadows have a life beyond the person casting through. And yours never left me, and I think it never will. With pain, I wanna say that clear. More like warmth arriving, knowing you were here. Shadows of your smile follow me a while, down the avenues and quiet streets I walk. Shadows of your smile linger in the light, in every song and every cup and every talk. I don't try to hold them, I just let them pass on through. Shadows of your smile are the finest part of you. Still here, still true. Keep a photograph beside the lamp beside my bed, the one where you're not posing, just caught midway through a laugh. They say the eyes reveal what all the careful words have said, and yours are full of living, every moment, every half. And I have tried to carry that, to live the way you did, with generosity toward the day, toward strangers on the street. You had a way of making every person feel less hid. A shadow falls from light, and yours made everything complete. Not a haunting, more presence that remains, a warmth along the window after rain. Shadows of your smile follow me a while, down the avenues and quiet streets I walk. Shadows of your smile every song and every cup and every talk. I don't try to hold them, I just let them pass on through. Shadows of your smile are the finest part of you. Still here, still true. People say that losing someone changes everything, and yes, and also they stay somehow in the quality of light a certain morning brings, in the way I choose to love right now. You taught me that the smallest things were always where the beauty lived. A garden and a table and the joy that kindness gives. So when your shadow falls across my afternoon, I stop and breathe and say, thank you for the light that made the shadow you. The years arrange themselves around your absence like a frame. The life before, the life that came, the life I'm building still. And every now and then I catch a shadow just the same. The angle of a shoulder or the curve of someone's will. To be entirely present, the way that you were present, that gift you gave to everyone who ever had your time. A shadow is just proof that something real and luminescent once stood between the darkness and the light, and that was mine. Shadows of your smile, I'll walk with them a while, down all the years and quiet mornings left to me. Shadows of your smile, softer all the time, but always there in every cup of memory. I never try to hold them, just receive them passing through. Shadows of your smile are the way I keep loving you. Still here, still you. Your smile somewhere in the light. Your smile still warm, still bright. Shadow falls and I know you're near. Your smile, the finest thing I have here. You stood at the doorway with your coat already on. The cab was waiting in the rain and neither spoke too long. We'd said the necessary things, the practical, the clear, and left the truest ones to live somewhere between the years. I watched you through the window as the taxi pulled away. You didn't look back, I'd asked you not to, and you stayed. True to what I asked, the way you always, always did. And that was the loveliest goodbye you ever lived. It wasn't just a parting at a door, it carried everything we were and more. A little more than goodbye, us owned it. The things we didn't say were louder than the rain. A little more than goodbye was all the love between the pain. More than goodbye, more than goodbye. I made some tea and sat exactly where you used to sit, to understand the angle that the morning found your face, and how you always said the light came through a little bit more golden in the kitchen. How you love that kind of grace. Found a scarf of yours beneath the cushion on the chair, the blue one, the one I teased you, always losing. There it was. I held it for a moment just to feel you in the air, and then I folded it and kept it the way that loving does. It wasn't just an ending at the seam, it was the most alive that love had been. A little more than goodbye was living in that moment. A little more than goodbye, and either of us owned it. The things we didn't say were louder than the rain. A little more than goodbye was all the love between the pain. More than goodbye, more than goodbye. They write the songs about the grand and burning kind, the passionate, the tragic, and the flame. But what about the love that leaves with grace behind, the one that ends without assigning blame? What about the two who chose each other well, and then in time, with kindness, chose apart? Not with anger, not with stories left to tell, but with gratitude and something like a quiet heart that is its own kind of love story too. The one where parting doesn't mean the love was wrong, where goodbye carries everything the years came to, and doesn't need to be louder than a song. The months came and the months went and the seasons turned. I moved the furniture, I learned to like the quiet, and bit by bit the life I didn't know I'd earn began to find its shape, unhurried and exact. But some nights, only some nights, when the rain returns, especially the gentle kind that barely makes a sound, I find the blue scarf in the drawer, and all of it returns. A little more than goodbye, making it sweet round. A little more than goodbye still lives inside that doorway. A little more than goodbye than words were ever for. Say the love we leave behind when love decides to part. A little more than goodbye is the gentlest kind of art, the most graceful kind of heart. More than good. goodbye. Still in the rain, more than goodbye, will always remain. A little more than words can hold, a little more than I was told love could be. The table still is set for more than just the one. The habit of the years refuses to unlearn. I pause before I pull the extra setting gone, and leave it for the people who may not return. The chair beside the window where my mother sat, the one my father always pulled out close to his. There is a kind of silence that is more than just the flat absence of a sound. It's more than what it is. Empty chairs are not just empty after all. They hold the shape of everyone who used to fill the hall. The sound of empty chairs is the softest sound I know. All the voices they were holding everywhere I go. I set the table for the ones who used to fill the room. The sound of empty chairs is love that hasn't left. It's just in a different room. Just in a different room. At Christmas time I set the table fuller than we are. The plates for those who've gone ahead and those who are far away. My daughter asked me why, and I say love is never far. It lives inside the setting of a place. It lives in the display of saying you were here. You matter to this table. You matter to this family and this light. I wanna keep on saying that as long as I am able to pull a chair and set a plate and hold the ones from sight. Empty chairs are not a grief we're finished with. They're part of who we are. A chair is never just a chair. The sound of empty chairs is the softest sound I know. All the voices they were holding in the places that they go. I set the table for the ones who used to fill the room. The sound of empty chairs is love that hasn't left. It's just in a different room. Just in a different room. My grandmother had 16 chairs around a table oak, and every Sunday every chair would find its rightful one. And she would stand and look around before a word was spoke, and smile, just before I understood. It wasn't pride or satisfaction in the ordinary sense. It was the deep and quiet miracle of neighborhood, of people choosing table over distance, choosing presence. Now I am the one who stands and looks around the room at fewer chairs than once before, and yet I find that same slow smile arriving in the fading afternoon, because the ones who've gone still sit here in the mind, in the heart, and in the empty chair beside the window, where the light falls just exactly as it did. I talk to them on ordinary evenings, the way I always did, the way I always lived. I'll leave the chairs exactly where they've always been, the one beside the window and the one beside the door, because the people that they held made everything I've seen, and love is setting places for the ones you're grateful for. Someday someone else will sit where I now sit and set their own table for their own beloved gone and near, and understand that empty chairs are not about regret, but about the fullness of the ones who filled them. Still so clear, the sound of empty chairs is the fullest sound I know. All the love they were still holding everywhere I go. I'll set the table every night for everyone who came. The sound of empty chairs is just love calling out the same beloved names. The same beloved names. Empty chairs still full of you. Empty chairs still holding true the sound of all. There's a corner of the garden where the roses grow untamed, the ones you planted season after season, every spring. I haven't had the heart to prune them back or have them named by someone who would shape them to a more predictable thing. They bloom the way you lived, extravagantly, without measure. They spill across the fence and into everything around. And every year I find them like a kind of returning treasure, a warmth that you left living in the ground. And I go looking for you in the ordinary, and every time you're still exactly there. Where your warmth still is in the morning light, in the way the kitchen smells on cold and early nights. Where your warmth still is is in the songs we knew. Every ordinary corner of this life we built is full of you, full of you. I wear your sweater on the evenings when the wind turns cold, the gray one with the pocket where you kept a folded note of things to do and things to say and things that must be told. A list of life in your handwriting, everything you wrote. I found one once I hadn't seen, so ordinary there, by Brett Call, and don't forget the dinner reservation. And at the bottom in your hand, 3 words beyond compare. Thank this day, your private daily contemplation. And I have tried to do that. Thank the day, the way you always quietly showed the way. Where your warmth still lives is in the morning light, in the way the kitchen smells on cold and early nights. Where your warmth still lives is in the songs we knew. Every ordinary corner of this life we built is full of you, full of you. People say the warmth of someone fades with passing years, and in some ways the sharpness of the missing does grow still. But the warmth itself, the presence of it never disappears. It settles into everything the way that seasons will. Into how I greet a stranger, that was always you. Into how I leave a light on when the evening comes alone. Into how I set the table for a meal for only 2, because some habits are just love refusing to go home. And I don't wanna argue with that kind of love, the kind that stays beyond the person carrying it through. Some warmth is permanent, it rises up above the ordinary limits, and I feel it, it's you. The grandchildren will ask me someday, what was she like? And I will take them to the garden where the roses grow, and show them how the warmth of someone outlasts every night, and lives inside the things they loved and chose. She loved the mornings and the ordinary bread. She loved the songs that no one else remembered anymore. She loved the people at the edges, those who were not led to center stage. She always found the ones beside the door, and made them feel the center. That was where your warmth lives, in every person touched by someone who knew how to give. Where your warmth still lives is everywhere I turn, in the roses and the sweater, and the lessons that I learned from the list inside your pocket. Thank this day, just this, where your warmth still lives is in the very air I breathe, it never left. It never left. Clock on the wall says it's well past midnight now. The city's gone to sleep, but I am wide awake somehow. I make a cup of something warm and pull my blanket near, and find myself doing what I always do from here. I talk to you the way I always used to do, about the day, the little things, and nothing in between, about the neighbor's dog, the book I barely made it through, all the ordinary wonders that the evening brings. Some people call it lonely, sitting here this late. I call it keeping company with all that made us great. Midnight talks and missing you, the quiet kind that fills a room, not the desperate kind of missing, not the dark and hollow tune. Midnight talks and missing you, like two cups steaming side by side. Midnight talks and missing you is how I keep you close tonight. How I keep you close tonight. I used to fall asleep before the 10 o'clock news came, but somewhere in the later years the nights grew wide and long, and I discovered all the beauty sleeping had no name. The midnight world, unhurried and impossibly more strong. The stars are out tonight, and I can see them from my chair, the same stars we used to name on summers long ago. You always got them wrong on purpose, just to make me stare, and then you laugh that laugh, the one that set the world to glow. Some people say the night is for the ones who grieve, but grief and love are neighbors, and both help us breathe. Midnight talks and missing you, the quiet kind that fills a room, not the desperate kind of missing, not the dark and hollow tune. Midnight talks and missing you, like two cups steaming side by side. Midnight talks and missing you is how I keep you close tonight. How I keep you close tonight. There are things I never said enough in daylight hours. The practical, the busy world got in the way, but midnight gives the heart its most unhurried powers, and everything I mean to say finds room to stay. I tell you that the garden's coming in this year, I tell you that your granddaughter has got your eyes. I tell you that the music still sounds finest here when all the noise is gone and only feeling flies. And maybe you can hear me in whatever place you are, or maybe I just need the saying for myself. Either way, these midnight talks reach near and far, and love stays breathing on the midnight shelf. The candles burning lower and the hours growing thin. The birds will start before I know, and morning will begin. But I'm not ready yet. One more minute, one more word, one more of all the midnight things that need to be heard. I tell you that I'm grateful for the life we had the nerve to build together out of ordinary days and dreams. That love like ours, unhurried, was more than we deserved. And midnight is the hour when I know just what that means. Midnight talks and missing you, the fullest kind of missing too. Not the empty kind, the grateful kind, the kind that carries you right through. Midnight talks and missing you, two cups where once we sat as one. Midnight talks and missing you is how I know that love is never really done, never done. Midnight, and I'm talking to you. Midnight, the way I always do. Miss you in the softest way. Miss you until another day. Midnight talks. Good night, good night, good night. My name is just a word that anyone can say. Three letters strung together in the ordinary way. 1,000 different voices have pronounced those letters right, but none of them have sounded like you did that night. You said it like a question and an answer all in one, like something you'd been searching for and finally found the sun. You gave my name a meaning that it never had before. You made it something worth the saying, nothing less and more. I never knew a name could hold so much until I heard mine spoken with that kind of touch. The way you said my name was a language of its own. The way you said my name was the finest way I've known. Not just a sound, not just a word, not just the letters strung in line. The way you said my name made me feel like I was something worth the time, worth the time. I hear it now from colleagues and from cashiers every day, from doctors' waiting rooms and from the voices on the phone. And every time it's fine, completely fine, the ordinary way. But none of them can give it back, the life that you alone would put into those letters when the morning found us there. You'd say it's soft just waking, like a prayer you hadn't planned, and I would feel it land on me like sunlight through the air. A name returned to me by the most gentle of all hands. A name is just the start of who we are, until someone says it and you see your star. The way you said my name was a language of its own. The way you said my name was the finest way I've known. Not just a sound, not just a word, not just the letters strung in line. The way you said my name made me feel like I was something worth the time, worth the time. There are voices I still carry that have long since gone. My mother's voice at dinner time calling me back in. My father's voice on Sunday mornings carrying on. A teacher's voice who said my name and said, begin, begin. You have something here worth hearing. And she said it like she meant the whole of me, like my name contained a future worth appearing. And I walked into the room of who I'd be. And then there was the way that you would find it in a crowd, and I would feel you before I turned. Like every time you said it, you'd remind it that I was yours, and that was all I'd ever need to learn. I've started saying names more carefully these days, returning them the way you used to give to me, with weight, with warmth, with all the quiet ways that names can carry if we let them be. Because a name is someone's oldest gift, the first thing given long before we knew. And you can give it back to them, a lift, by saying it the way you always do. With everything you mean, with all you see, the way that you would always say to me, the way you said my name is a warmth I still can find. The way you said my name lives on inside my mind. Not just a sound, a whole world, not just the letters in a row. The way you said my name is how I know that I was loved, is how I know, how I know, how I know. Say it soft, the way you used to do. Say it warm, the way that only you could give a name, its truest meaning clear. The way you said my name is something I still hear, still hear. I look out from this hillside at the city far below. 1,000 little windows and 1,000 lives aglow. From here they look like fireflies against the evening blue. And somewhere in that shimmer I keep looking back to you. We stood here once, you pointed out the landmarks that you knew. The bridge, the tower, the river, all the things you'd always show. And I was watching you more than the view, the way you do. When the person beside you is the finest thing below. The lights are still as beautiful, the view unchanged and wide. But memory has moved in and it's standing right beside. Distant lights, close memories. The further that things go, the closer that they seem to be. The more that I don't know how time moves everything away and keeps it near the same. Distant lights, close memories, and you inside them all. Still calling out my name, still calling. There are places scattered through the years we used to go. A corner table in a town we passed through long ago. A harbor with a lighthouse and a bench above the sea. Each place we touched has held a piece of you inside of me. Distance never did the thing they said that it would do. It didn't fade the detail or reduce the color down. The memories grew richer, more specific, more of you. The texture of your jacket and the blue of every town. The further back the memory, the clearer that it shows. How love decides what stays and what it chooses to keep close. Distant lights, close memories. The further that things go, the closer that they seem to be. In everything I know, how time moves everything away and keeps it near the same. Distant lights, close memories, and you inside them all. Still lighting up the frame, still lighting. I've read that light from distant stars takes centuries to reach the eye, which means the star we're looking at might long ago have said goodbye. But we still navigate by it, still find our north by that old glow. And I think that love is just like it. The light outlasts the letting go. So you are like a star to me, a light that left and kept on traveling through every year and memory. Still luminous, still unraveling into warmth across the dark, into something I can steer by. Distant, yes, but what a mark you left against my sky. I linger on this hilltop as the city settles in. The evening finds its rhythm and the traffic finds its law. And And I am just a person with the life I'm standing in, grateful for the distant lights that keep my memory full. Full of you, full of evenings we would never think to say, because we thought there'd always be another one the same. But everyone was singular, a particular wave that breaks exactly once and leaves the shore its claim. So I take a photograph, though no photograph will hold what the heart holds in its keeping, warm and rich and old. Distant lights, close memories, they never really part. The further out the memory, the deeper in the heart. Time moves everything away and keeps it burning near. Distant lights, close memories, and you the closest light of everything I hold dear, everything dear. Distant lights, but you feel near. Close memory, still perfectly clear. The lights below, the years above. Distant lights are just another name for love. We never had a song we couldn't quite agree. You leaned toward the classics and I'd hum something new. But somehow every melody we'd stumble on would be a little more of me, a little more of you. The radio would find us in the kitchen after dark. You'd stop whatever you were doing, lift your head and say, that's almost it, that almost has the thing, that almost has the spark. And I would laugh and say, let's keep it for today. And the searching was the music all along. Two people finding in between their song our story in quiet melodies, the ones we almost chose but never did. Our story in quiet melodies, in every song that somehow kept us hid. Between the notes, between the words, that's where we always lived. Our story in quiet melodies is the richest song I've ever been given, the richest gift, the richest lift. There was a band in a small town on a summer night. They played out on the square and we had nowhere else to be. We danced and you were laughing and the August air was right. And something in that moment felt like this, just this is free. Later walking home you hummed the melody you'd heard, something that the fiddle played before the set was done. I said, is that our song? And you said, don't put it to a word, just let it live between us. Let it just be one of one. And that was how you always understood that the nameless things are sometimes truest good. Our story in quiet melodies, the ones we almost chose but never did. Our story in quiet melodies, in every song that somehow kept us hid between the notes, between the words. That's where we always lived. Our story in quiet melodies is the richest song I've ever been given, the richest gift, the richest lived. Music holds the things that words abandon, the feeling underneath the feeling's name. And we were always fluent in the in-between, the language just before the language came. I think we were a melody in progress, a song that kept revising as it went. Not finished, never finished, always honest about exactly what it was and meant. And even now, when I hear something soft and low playing in a cafe or a room, I feel the shape of us, the way we used to go to quiet notes inside a quiet tune. Not the loud part, not the climax of the song, the part that holds before the chorus swells, the part where you can hear that you belong, where the music breathes, where the story tells. I make a playlist sometimes on the quiet evenings now of everything that made me think of you across the years. I can't explain the logic of the choosing or the how, but every song selection slowly makes its reasons clear. The soft ones and the searching ones, the ones that almost land on something true and then retreat into the tone again, the ones that hold your hand without the word for holding hands, the way that music says the things that live beyond the pen. And that was us, between, inside, around the words, the melody that played beneath the life we built each day. Our story in quiet melodies will play as long as music plays. Our story in quiet melodies is written in my quietest days, between the notes, between the years. You're always somewhere there. Our story in quiet melodies is the song I'll carry forward everywhere, everywhere. Quiet melody, that was you and me. Quiet melody, still playing, still free between the notes. Our story lives in every quiet song. Love gives, love gives. We never had a song we couldn't quite agree. You lean toward the classics and I'd restaurant had dimmed its lights to tell us it was time. The waiters folded napkins and the music had grown thin. But we had found a conversation, yours and mine, that neither one of us could find a reason to end. We ordered one more coffee just to buy another hour, then walked outside into the autumn of that street, and found a bench and talked some more inside that midnight hour, as if the night could hold us longer than the day could keep. There are evenings that refuse to end themselves, and we were one of those, the finest kind of those. The night we didn't end just kept on finding more to say. The night we didn't end turned slowly into day. We weren't trying to hold on, we just couldn't find the door. The night we didn't end became the night I understood what evenings are for, what love is for. By 2 a.m. the streets had emptied out except for us. A taxi passed and neither of us thought to raise a hand. We talked about our childhoods and our worries and our fuss, about the things we dreamed of and the things we planned. Before the sky had started doing something with its blue, that indescribable pre-dawn that isn't night or day. And we both noticed it together, looked at it, then you said something I have kept inside me every day since then. You said, I think I could keep talking until the world ends. And I said, then let's not stop, let's just see where this all bends. And that was it, that was the whole beginning, right there inside the almost morning winning. The night we didn't end just kept on finding more to say. The night we didn't end, we watched it turn to day. We weren't trying to hold on, we just couldn't find the door. The night we didn't end became the one I've told 100 times and loved it more and more. People ask, when did you know? And I say, somewhere between the second coffee and the pre-dawn glow, and the bench and all the things that two people say when they stop performing and just simply are, just simply are. When the night stops being social and becomes something more like breathing, when you stop deciding what to say and just say without a ceiling. That's the night we didn't end, that's the night that kept beginning. Every time I thought we'd land, we'd find another inning of a game of two people finding out that they might be the kind of people who could fill each other's silences with sound and make the whole equal. The morning found us at a cafe that had just unlocked. We ordered eggs and sat beside the window and the light. And you reached out and covered my hand, and we just stopped and sat inside the miracle of the ordinary bright. That breakfast was the quietest loud thing I have known. Two people who had talked all night, now needing not a word. And out beyond the window, all the city came to own its morning. And we owned a morning that we shared. I have thought about that night 10,000 times since then. Pre-dawn blue, the second coffee, and your hand. And I would walk into that evening over and again, knowing everything and still not ended. Still not end. The night we didn't end is the one I always keep. The night we didn't end was far too good for sleep. We couldn't find the closing, we couldn't find the door. The night we didn't end is how I knew that this right here is what I'm living for. What we were living for. One more hour, let's not end just yet. One more word, the night's not finished. One more minute, still so much to say. The night we didn't end became the rest of our days. Became the rest of all our days. The morning paper sits untouched beside the door. Your coffee cup still waiting on the kitchen floor. I pour 2 mugs like every other ordinary day, then realize I only need the one. The steam rises slowly, curling through the air, a ghost of all the mornings when your hands were there. I hold the warmth a little longer than I should. Some habits die like love, they never really could. And I don't mind the silence now, it's just a little louder without you somehow. Coffee gets cold without you, the hours grow heavy and blue. I sip my memories one by one, waiting for a warmth that's never done. Coffee gets cold, but I still pour 2, because some mornings I forget I've lost you. The seasons pass like pages turning in the wind. The garden that you planted starts to bloom again. I walk the same old just the way that love decides to stay somehow. Coffee gets cold without you. The hours grow heavy and blue. I sip my memories one by one, waiting for a warmth that's never done. Coffee gets cold, but I still pour too, because some mornings I forget I've lost you. Maybe love is just this, a cup left on the table, a hand reaching out across the years, not trying to hold on, just staying able to smile through the bittersweet and tears. So I'll leave your cup beside the window light and let the morning find us every quiet morning right. Coffee gets cold, but the love stays warm. Coffee gets cold, but the love stays warm.
There's a drawer that I never open anymore, full of letters written in the light of 3 a.m. Every word I meant to say, but couldn't find the door. Every feeling folded into paper, back again.
The ink is faded now to something like a sigh. The stamps were never pressed, the envelope still sealed.
I wrote about the autumn and the way you'd wave goodbye,
and all the little things that time alone has healed. I kept them all, not out of pain, but just to know I loved you in the rain.
Letters I never sent,
words that were never spent.
I wrote them all for
you in every shade of blue. Somewhere between the letting go and all the things you'll never know are letters I never sent, a love that never went.
In the first one I was angry, and the writing leaned like storm. In the next I was just lonely, finding warmth inside a word. Then the letters became kinder, softer, steadier, more warm, like seasons learning patience in a world that seldom heard.
I wrote about the places that remind me of your laugh, the bookstore on the corner and the song we used to hum. I wrote about the life I built from what we couldn't have, and how the ache of missing you had slowly turned to sun.
I kept them all,
not out of shame, but just to honor how I felt your name.
Letters I never sent,
words that were never spent.
I wrote them all for you
in every shade of blue. Somewhere between the letting go and all the things you'll never know are letters I never sent, a love that never went. Maybe you deserve to read them, all the truest things I knew. But maybe I just needed somewhere quiet to hold you. So I'll leave them in the drawer, a little archive of the heart, where love lives without needing a beginning or an end, just its own art. Letters I never sent, still folded, still content, holding all the love that time could never touch. Letters I never sent, but every single one was meant. We don't need to fill the room with words tonight. Your hand resting close to mine is more than right. The candle finds its rhythm in the evening air. The quiet between us, a language only we can share. Outside, the city hums its ordinary song. We've been sitting here for hours, it doesn't feel that long. There are stories we've already told 1,000 times, and some that live in silence between all the lines. This is what I've always known. You can feel the deepest home in the space between two souls who've learned to stay. The quiet between us is the softest kind of sound, the kind that only grows when love has settled down. No words to fill the spaces, just breath and light and years. The quiet between us is everything I hear. I used to think that love meant always having things to say, filling every moment so the other wouldn't stray. But now I know the deepest kind of holding on is sitting in the stillness and not needing words, just you. The tea grows cool between our books, the evening sighs. The lamp casts something golden over tired eyes, and everything we've weathered finds its resting place right here, inside the quiet and the warmth of your face. This is what the years have shown. Every silence has its tone, and ours has always sounded like belonging. The quiet between us is the softest kind of sound, the kind that only grows when love has settled down. No words to is loud with promises, some love is bright with fire, but ours is deep as evening light and steady as a choir that plays without an audience, just two in all the years, the quiet between us, the love that disappears into the air and comes back always, always here. The quiet between us, softer than a song. The quiet between us is where we both belong. Sunday morning takes its time to wake the street. The rain begins to hum its slow and steady beat. I'm watching from the window with my coffee warm. The whole world wrapped in gray, it feels like home. Somewhere across the city you might hear it too. The same rain tracing lines on windows much like you. I wonder if you're sitting in your favorite chair with something soft to read and nowhere else to be. And isn't that enough? Just this, a rainy Sunday morning's quiet blues. Sunday rain on your window, soft and slow and low. Sunday rain on your window, everywhere I wanna go. Let it fall, let it find us in our separate rooms. Sunday rain, reminding that love lives in quiet afternoons. I used to wish the weekends would be full of things, plans and destinations, flights and wanderings. But something in the growing older settles down and finds the richest beauty in the small and found. A paperback blanket and the rain outside, smell of something baking, tender feelings that the Sunday brings, the gratitude for ordinary beautiful things. And isn't that enough? Just rain to wash away the week and start again. Sunday rain, reminding that love lives in quiet afternoons. Maybe all the years we rushed were just roads leading here to mornings when we don't need much except the rain and cup of reminiscence. Sunday rain falling slow. Sunday rain, let it go. Sunday rain on your window. Sunday rain coming home. The evening comes in gold across the bedroom wall. The photographs have stories that I can't recall with perfect clarity, but I recall the feeling, the way that love was always somehow self-healing. Children's voices echo from a decade gone. The table set for 5, then 4, then just for 1. And yet the house still holds the warmth of all those years. The laughter in the walls, the joy behind the tears. The light may fade on everything, but love stays, it stays through everything. Fading light, stay in love, like the last hour of the sun. Softer now, but still so warm, still so golden, still so strong. Fading light, stay in love. What we built is never done. Every year adds something true. Fading light, but stay in love. I've learned to hold the present like the morning holds the dew. So briefly, so completely, and so quietly true. The years have carved their kindness into everything I know. The hurrying is over, there is nowhere else to go. But here inside this moment, where the evening finds me home, with music playing softly and the settling of the soul, I count the things that mattered, and they all have one refrain: that loving through the changes was never lived in vain. The light may fade on everything, but love stays, it stays through everything. Fading light, stay in love, like the last hour of the sun. Softer now, but still so warm, still so golden, still so strong. Fading light, stay in love. What we built is never done. Every year adds something true. Fading light, but stay in love. This is what the decades teach. Not the fire, but the glow. Not the racing, but the reach of a love that learns to know that the sweetest kind of staying is the patience There's a melody that lives inside an old cassette, the one we wrote together on a rainy afternoon. You had the chords, I had the words we hadn't found just yet. We kept saying we'll come back to it soon. The notebook's still around here somewhere, pages yellow now. Your handwriting beside the margins, arrows pointing where we thought the bridge would go, but somehow we forgot just how. We left it like an open window, open, still and bare. But unfinished things have their own kind of grace. A story paused, not ended in its place. A song we never finished still hums inside my chest. A melody half painted that time forgot to press. The words we almost had still hanging in the air. A song we never finished, but it played and it was rare. It played and it was there. I've tried to write the ending maybe 20 times or more. Each time I get too close to you and lose the thread again. Perhaps some songs were never meant to close like any door. Perhaps some songs are only meant to echo now and then. I hear it in the autumn when the leaves begin to turn. I hear it in the coffee shop when someone plays guitar. I hear it in the part of me that never stopped to learn that loving you completely meant not needing to go far. But unfinished things are braver than we know. They say I started something, let it go. A song we never finished still hums inside my chest. A melody half painted that time forgot to press. The words we almost had still hanging in the air. A song we never finished, but it played and it was rare. It played and it was there. Maybe every love is like a song we start with all the best intentions and a willing heart. Maybe the beauty isn't in the final note, but in the voice that tried, the song the silence wrote. We were never really finished, we were always almost there. Like every perfect morning that becomes an afternoon somewhere. Like every light we left on when we stepped into the cold. The song we never finished is the finest one we told. So I keep the cassette in a drawer beside my bed. And sometimes in the quiet I will press it just to hear those 30 seconds where we got the feeling nearly said. Then the tape runs out and somehow you feel near. And that's enough, it always was. It always will remain a song we started loving long before we knew its name. A song we never finished still hums inside my chest. A melody half painted, more beautiful than the rest. The words we almost had are more than I could say. A song we never finished still plays today. Still plays, still plays, still plays, still plays today. We were almost there, but almost was everywhere. A song we never finished, somewhere still in the air.
Streetlights make their quiet gold along the avenue. The last cafe has turned its sign and dimmed its window through. The city breathes a different breath when midnight takes its place. A slower, softer kind of world, a more forgiving space. Pour myself another cup and pull the curtain back to watch the empty crosswalk where the pigeons lost their track. There's something about 3 a.m. that makes the world feel true. When all the noise is folded in, I find my way to you. In the hours when the city lets its guard down low, that's when the heart remembers what it needs to know. When the city falls asleep, I hear the things I couldn't say by day. When the city falls asleep, feelings find their ordinary way. No traffic and no hurry, no performance and no crowd. When the city falls asleep, love speaks the clearest and the most out loud. I used to be afraid of all this silence pressing in, but silence has a texture that the daytime never gave. It holds the unresolved, the tender, all the in-between, the things we almost said out loud across the evening wave. The city is a different kind of beautiful at rest. The towers like old sentinels with nothing left to prove. And I am just a person in a window, lightly blessed by all the quiet hours that the night allows to move. In the hours when the world stops asking who we are, that's when we find our way back to the nearest star. When the city falls asleep, I hear the things I couldn't say by day. When the city falls asleep, the feelings find their ordinary way. No traffic and no hurry, no performance and no crowd. When the city falls asleep, love speaks the clearest and the most out loud. These are the hours I save for you, not the bright ones, not the full ones, but the ones that hold the truest view, the ones that feel like wool ones wrapped around the shoulders of a person getting older now, who's learning that the quietest love is the loudest somehow. The city hums its lullaby, the last light finds the river, and I am here, I don't know why, just grateful, just a giver of this small and easy thing. One window and one cup. When the city falls asleep is when I finally wake up. By the time the first birds start to call the morning in, the city stirs its coffee and prepares to be the day. I close the curtain softly and I let the night begin. Its long retreat to somewhere that the stars have found their way. But I'll carry what I found here in the in-between, the love that only surfaces when everything has stilled, the person that I always was beneath the daily scene. When the city falls asleep, I feel completely filled. When the city falls asleep, I hear the things I couldn't say by day. When the city falls asleep, everything unnecessary fades away. No traffic and no hurry, no performance and no crowd. When the city falls asleep, this is where I'm most allowed to love you, soft and proud. The city falls asleep and I am here. The city falls asleep and you feel near. Asleep, asleep, and everything is clear.
We don't rush the way we used to when we were young. We've learned to let the evening do the things it does. The wine stays in the glass a little longer on the tongue. We taste the life we're living more because the garden after sunset has a language all its own. jasmine and the cricket, and the cooling of the storm. And we have earned our place here in the slow of every day. Two people who have chosen not to hurry love away. There's a grace that comes with learning how to stay inside the ordinary softly all the way. Soft nights, slower hearts, we've learned to love the in-between. Soft nights, slower hearts, the finest things are felt, not seen. No racing to the ending, no grasping at the more. Soft nights and slower hearts is what we stayed together for, is what we're staying for. I used to think that passion had to burn at fever pitch, that love was only real if it was urgent and afraid. But now I know the steadiest flame is barely any flicker, and the truest love is easy, like the evening light that stayed. Your hand across the table is a poem without words. Your laugh that comes from somewhere comfortable and deep. The way we know each other like familiar morning birds that call without a reason, just to say they're there, just being. There's a beauty that the younger self can't see in the love that asked for nothing, just to be. Soft nights, slower hearts, we've learned to love the in-between. Soft nights, slower hearts, the finest things are felt, not seen. No racing to the ending, no grasping at the more. Soft nights and slower hearts is what we stayed together for, is what we're staying for. We were fire once, we were all of that, and fire has its season and its gift. But this, the golden ember looking back, this is what the fire built. A home inside each other, a language without noise. Two slower hearts together that have finally found their voice. Not the voice of wanting, but the voice of having known. Soft nights and slower hearts, and somewhere finally home. The children call on Sundays and the weeks go by. We mark the years in dinners and in ordinary things. And every time the evening comes and softens up the sky, I think this is the song that all the living sings. Not loud, not lost, not searching for a place to be, just here, right here, inside the soft of nights like these. Two slower hearts arriving at the place they meant to see. All along, just this, just us, just ease. Soft nights, slower hearts, we've learned to love the in-between. This is what